Let's focus on the real agenda. And so we come in and see people telling our history. Our children are ignorant. Look at how they were able to push the narrative in less than 1 month, telling you that Ebaki is Igbo. If people like us did not speak up, Ebaki will fall for them. Because that very day, they went to that primary school. They cook rice and beans with pepper soup, loaded it in Sayana, print banner in Onitsha, entered midnight, and they display their Igbo Biafra agenda and ran away. What are they looking for? And you still don't understand that even though it's a conspiracy theory, that there could be element of evidence despite the fact that I'm changing or presenting alternative view to this issue. They're looking for who to use and dump. They want our land and nothing more. And at the end of the day, some of them will say, no, it's not all of us. It's the one who say they are Biafra. We are Igbo. Igbo is not Biafra. You need to make it loud and clear because we don't have Biafra people in Nigeria. It's illegal. So there is a conspiracy theory that if we do not act, there will be nothing like your people. You watch my post. In the South alone, we have about 4,200 ethnic groups, approximately. In Bayelsa State, you have 60 communities, 60 communities. And understand in each of these communities, sometimes you have more than 2 ethnic groups in one community. And so in Bayelsa State, you have 60 communities. And then in River State, you have over 1,000 communities. In Cross River State, you have 200 communities. And then in Akwa Ibom State, you have 500 communities. In Edo State, you have over 1,000 communities. And then in Delta State, you have over 1,500 communities. And believe me, in each of these communities, some of them are made up of 2 or more ethnic groups. And so if within the South alone, we'll have about 4,200 ethnic groups and 123 local governments, what is our landmarks? And who are we? What are the ones that don't have voice? What are the ones whose history has not been recorded in any search engine? What happened to them if these Igbo Biafra are allowed to infiltrate us? And now the only way to checkmate them. Let us start from the least to the top. To checkmate this Igbo Biafra expansionist, I beg you, we must begin to write our history. It was handed down to us orally. And those generations are almost gone. And those of you who are alive today, forget about it, does not concern you today. Let us write our history. They may not all be correct, but we can have a reference point and then review what you have written. Ndị agbo deme ekwukwo ndị agbo kente de ko school agwa am ekwukwo gongo ka amane nna ho na ekuzi anyi kan wa ka nori aso onu ali anyi. But there are very few books out there that talks about our history. This is the time that we need to go back to the drawing board, sample those books written by renowned Eka people from across board, begin to publish them, begin to share it. Those are some of those platforms I told us we will build. We will build a library where you can go and collect book written the true history of your people, not just only encyclopedia. If we have one now, I would have said go to Sususu library and collect book written by this person. Yoruba people have it, Igbo people have it, Hausa people have it. In fact, Nigeria archives with Hausa people. Because you are small doesn't mean you don't exist. Because your family is family of 3 does it make the family of 40 more relevant than you? It is what you input in that family that actually determines your strength. Akwa Ibom people, begin to write books about your people. Take it to your elder for validation, for verification. Many people have gone far. Of course, their ancestors from the ancient time has recorded. They have their archive, they have their history place, they have their library. And so it's just a matter of them stepping forward and picking out that one of those books. They will contradict any false information that has been pushed on the social media. This is just one of the things we need to do to checkmate the expansionist. Secondly, it's high time you stop giving your children name of other people. At least if you love those people, you want to name your children. As a Benin man, as a Ikure man, as a Akwa Ibom man. Whatever ethnic group will go German or go man. You feel like giving them names of other people. Make sure you give them their own name. One of my sons answers he has a Yoruba name. But then he has his own name. And so when I want to remember that woman who gave him a name, I can call him that name. But then he has a name from my village. Imagine, I don't have a village name like my father. Imagine my grandmother was not there to bring his children back home. Maybe my family would have followed them to Israel. And it was made possible because their father, before he passed away, Mobogo, actually placed curse on the wife and say, if I die in the service of these people, it has to end in our time. Take my children back home. Even though you are in America, give them your village name. Make them pronounce it. If I thought they can't speak your language, that will bring them back. Let's stop there.